This is the story of a message coming full circle. Of a young girl from Orange Farm listening to the nation's biggest radio station, then growing up to become one of its stars. Today, Mpumi Mlambo hosts Metro FM's The Hustler Fix. And with her grounding in the basics of family and community life, she's built her huge audience appeal.
Hey, what's happening? The Insider SA. My name is Mpumi Mlambo. Msakazi wako mthanda kakhulu. Welcome to Orange Farm, but most importantly, welcome to my mom's home. Sharks, so this is what I call home. Life growing up here was very, very playful, very carefree, very communal, which I think was one thing that I really appreciate. And now that I've grown up, I see how different things are where I'm living now from where I come from. We used to play the Ali, we used to play Bati, we used to play skipping, all sorts of games that were really just taking us from what you might see as quite a difficult background.
It was her mother, Margaret Mlambo, who made sure her older daughter, Dipwa, graduated and that Mpumi followed the example.
Ha, joy me!
Ngicale ngumbona safunda ezonkizizwe. Beka active. Njalo nje beka makune something. Umpumi ubaya actor, Mpumi beauty contents. Bekubalulekile kumpumi ukuthi athole imfundo. Imfundo ifuture isinkwa sakhe sakusasa angafane nathi mina esibhedlela bengisebenza ekishini ngokishini girl so bengawishi nokuthi umpumi awusebenze eJoburg Jam naye asebenze ekishini.
The situation at home was quite beautiful. I think just being raised by my mom, I learned how to be independent. She would wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock and leave the house at 4:45 or even earlier than that to catch a bus and go hustle. And just seeing her wake up and being dedicated to her work so that she can provide for us and she could create a better home and a better future, that really made me the woman that I am. And my dad was always around. My dad actually played the role of the mom and my mom was the dad. So I think that's the best way to explain it. My mom was very feisty, very confident. So I was introduced to entertainment at home. So every time I'd come back from school, my dad would be literally listening to this particular radio. Just through this piece of radio, you can have a friend on the other side that you can't see and you can have conversations with this person. That's exactly how I fell in love with radio, from the storytelling from my father. Every time I knocked off from school and he'd be listening to the radio to Kozi FM.
Losing her father in matric, wider family like Sipho Magongo have been her rock.
She's very special, especially to us people who know her from the beginning, watching her develop to be what she is today. She's a trendsetter, an inspiration to a lot of women, girls especially, who are coming from here in Orange Farm.
So guys, welcome to my primary school, Zonkezizo Primary School. This is where my confidence was formed. The school was very, very fun. It was an exciting time. It was a time where you sort of found yourself as a child. I was literally a part of everything. I did sports, I played sports, I did arts and culture. Literally, I was everywhere. So those are my memories of trying every single thing that I could find just to find what I really, really love. So good to see you. You're so sexy, so sexy. Hi guys.
Mpumi was this skinny child who's always supported by her mom, bringing her to school, and she would support any activity that was taken here at school. For instance, during the beauty contest, she was one of the pageants. She would attend and she would always win. She was this beautiful, like we say, beauty and brains. That was Mpumi for you, because she excelled in class, even during extramural activities. She would just nail it like that. And I wish to other parents who have their learners here at school to support them. It's not about money. People think to support Elena, you must have money. Mpumi's parents were not that rich. His father used to sell soaps and whatever around the community here. But every time there's something, they would come. When there's meetings, they would come. So I urge parents to please support the Elenas to get this outcome of Mpumi.
True to her father Reggie's final wishes that she go to varsity and follow her dreams, her DJ journey began on campus radio, graduated to a commercial station, and then to Metro FM.
All right, so from Orange Farm to Metro FM, super excited to show you where I get to play each and every single day from 2 o'clock in the morning till 5. But before we do that, let's say hi to Dineo Ranaka. She's in the studio doing her show. What's happening, Dee? Sorry. Cool stuff. She's on the phone, but she's getting her show done. It ends at midday. And of course, this is the producer studio. So everybody who knows about what we talk about, Oscar Man and all of that, this is where it all happens. Quentin is the one that handles it. You know him as the Naked DJ. Hey, Naked, how are you? Good, thanks. Let's go to where I actually play, where I prep for my show and where I get it done. It's an amazing space. When I first walked in here, it was intimidating because the system was new to me from where I come from, totally different. So it took me a bit of a while to get used to it. But once I was in it, I relaxed, I took selfies and had a good time on air. Metro FM is where you're at. Joining Metro FM is a dream come true. I mean, I grew up listening to Metro FM. I grew up cleaning to Metro FM. So every Sunday, would clean to Metro FM, would cook at home. This is me just going on with my day-to-day life on Orange Farm. And now I am in the space. I am the host at Metro FM. What do you mean? It's exciting times. What does it take to make the best radio? It's to be better than your last show. Although I've been in radio for 9 years, I learn so much each and every day that I'm in the space. I learn a lot of things. So that's exactly what it takes. And most importantly, listening to what your listeners want. So you listen to what they want, you listen to their feedback. If they don't like something, you take that, don't take it with your ego, just take it and you move on. People always say that you have the radio voice and then you have your voice. And I think the reason why I am the broadcaster I am today is because how I speak with a person off air is exactly how I'm going to speak with you on air. Because just imagine, right? I'm on radio, I'm speaking, welcome to the show, it's a great time, great to have you. And then when I see you in public, I'm like, hi, how are you? Like, that's weird. It's like you've just got two personalities. Of course, the energy is different because it feels like you're on a big stage, you're speaking to a lot of people, but you're still yourself. That's important. So if you actually want to be on radio, don't switch your voice up. Speak the way you speak to people is exactly how you should speak on radio.
Mpumi's happy private life with her man and young son is just that, private. Which is not to say that she's camera shy. As her friend Queen City knows, she's the life of the party.
So we're out at my favorite spot in Bryanston called Met Black. It's a very new spot, hidden gem, nobody knows it. That's why myself and Queen City always come out here. Where did we actually meet?
We met at another radio station. I was producing for her. We did amazing work. I think she's very talented. I think she's the most goofy person to be around. She's the nicest person to actually want to go out to a place like this with. So I love being around her. You always have fun, you have a great time, you cry, you laugh, and you're motivated at the end of the day. So I love her.
I actually paid her to say that. I paid her well. I paid you very well, don't lie. So by the way, this is a drink named after me called Msakazi. A very good friend of mine who owns the spot named the drink after me as a token of appreciation because I am an amazing friend, as you can see. I mean, to us.
To us.
To radio girls.
It tastes like your personality. It has everything to do with you.
It has a little bit of ginger.
It has
a little bit of ginger. I love it. Okay, what can you expect from Msakazi in the near future? A couple of months, definitely tapping into music. I'm going to be making music, changing how I look because I'm making music, so you're getting to see the alter ego. And most importantly, I'm coming back on TV. I'm coming back on TV. I'm coming back on TV! I'm so excited, yeah.
Mpumi's audience can't get enough either.
All right, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We've had such an amazing time with you from Orange Farm to Metro FM to Met Black with myself and Queen City. We'll catch you on the flip side. Let's go digging into our food and have a good time. Mwah, cheerio, bye. Ooh, thank you so much for coming through, friend.
If her menu of options seemed limited by her modest background, the basics of hard-working, loving parents and a supportive community have proved to be the difference in Mpumi's destiny. Get more of the Insider Essay online. Follow, connect, engage, and be inspired to live better with the Insider Essay. Watch the show Monday evenings at 6. Repeat Saturday at 1 on S3.